Awesome. Oh, okay. Can everyone see me? Okay, great to see you. Okay, this is a small group, so that's good. We all can kind of know each other. Anna, meet Abigail. Abigail, meet Anna.
Hi. Hi.
Let's all quickly say where we're tuning in from. I'm from Reno, Nevada. Abigail.
San Diego, California.
And I'm from Maywood, Bergen County, New Jersey.
Woo! Awesome. All over.
Got before three corners.
Yes, powerful. We're gonna do bringing the country together. All right. So first, you guys, I just thank you for being on here. It's really important that we learn to take care of each other at this time. So I'm really excited to hold space for that. We're gonna basically treat each meeting the same way. So whatever we do on this call will be, you can expect the same thing next call. So we're gonna always start with a brief meditation or breathing. So I know it may feel a little weird, but just close your eyes. It's just us on this call, and I'm gonna lead us in some relaxation breathing. Okay. All right, so first thing, just like Anna was doing, just loosen your body from the top of your head if you can. You can even feel if your eyebrows are tense, just relax them. And just kind of relax from their head down. Shake out your wrists, relax your shoulders. Okay. And I just want to slow us down because it's the middle of the day. We've probably been running around, if not in person, in our heads, we've been running around. So we're going to do breathings from the nose and exhale out of the mouth. So deep breaths from the belly. So here we go. We'll do 3 of them. All right, we'll do 3 more, so 6 breaths total. Great job, everyone. Thank you. So now you should feel a little more still and calm and present. So let's carry that during this call and the rest of our days. And when you're ready, open your eyes and we'll begin. Awesome. Okay, wow, great. All right, the next step, you guys, visualization will always be a part of this meeting before we talk. Before and after we talk. More important than, I know it's really important to hold space for our emotions and our thoughts and everything we're going through, but I really want us to get in the habit of experiencing what we're feeling and then visualizing what we want to feel, visualizing and embodying what we want to create. So now that we're in like this relaxed state, continue feeling centered, and I want us all to visualize how do I say this? Visualize something in your mind that brings you peace and joy. It could be anything. Just keep it to yourself, but make sure you're in a place where you feel safe, you feel at peace, and you feel joy. And when you have that feeling, just let me know by saying, got it.
Got it.
Awesome.
I'm getting there.
Good. It's okay. And if you need more time, it's fine. This is all a learning process, so it's just about getting in the flow, and we're going to learn how to, before we, talk about our struggles, I just want us to like embody a frequency that is higher than our struggles. Does that make sense? So,
Yes.
okay, cool. So Anna, even if you're having trouble visualizing something, what you can do is just focus on your heart. Focus on generating a feeling of like warmth and love and for yourself.
Okay, yes.
Excellent. Great job, you guys. All right, I got mine too. All right, so now we're going to open up the floor for brief acknowledging of feelings and just whatever we've been experiencing with this crazy time. I've seen really too much bypassing of it. And so really what prompted me to start these calls was to hold space in a healthy way for our feelings. And my camera keeps going off. Sorry, just ignore that. That's okay. So I'll start. I have to be honest about the things I've been feeling. This time has brought up lots of confusion, doubts, struggle, and panic. Uncertainty about the future and lots of fear. And so I'm just going to acknowledge that. After we acknowledge this, then we're going to talk about our response plans. So Abigail, your turn. Acknowledge the hard stuff.
Yeah, so lately, I guess mainly what I've been struggling is having the confidence to believe not only in myself, but in my vision for my business. And really realizing that, what I'm doing and what I'm offering is of value, and just owning that and not letting the discouragedness of my inner talk tell me otherwise. So.
Okay, thank you. Anna, your turn, Anna.
I can relate to you, Abigail, because I do have major feelings. I'm not 100% confident in my beliefs, capabilities, my vision and value that I can offer people to. I'm interested in having a juicing business, and I'm suffering from imposter syndrome because I'm not following through with showing that I can bring health, because I'm not practicing health right now myself. So going through that. Also, being home with my kids, it's hard to find that structure. It's just... could you excuse me a second? I'm just going to have to take this to another room. My little...
No worries.
You got it.
My daughter wants to be on the show too. It's... Yeah, in a sense, I can relate to what you're both saying, and particularly, but being at work, I think it's brought me face to face more with the reality, because I think people are more accepting and adjusting to this whole pandemic. And we know, yes, wear a face mask, but are we truly living healthy? And the purpose of you, Caitlin, bringing this together in synergy of like caring for others, I want to tap into that, to be able to volunteer. But just not knowing where to start and if this is a pivotal time for that. But yeah, sorry, I went on a bit.
No, wonderful.
Apologize. You speak your truth.
Yes. Sorry.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm back. Great. Thank you so much. That was wonderful, you guys. See, we're all experiencing the same kind of feelings. So it's really important that we acknowledge it and know we're not alone in this. Abigail, feel free to speak up too. I guess I'm just going to do a little bit of coaching here. but we can all chime in just to encourage each other. Anna, first I want to speak to you, and let me X out
Yes.
my camera because it's distracting. There we go. Okay, Anna, I want you to know, and we can all take turns doing this for each other. I think it's really important.
Mm-hmm.
Anna, you are doing great, and I think if all you're doing is just learning to embody the practice that you want to also pass on to others through your juicing, that's enough. So continue like doing what you're doing without judgment and just loving yourself. And just know that every step is progress. Even when it looks like and feels like we're taking 20 steps back, we're always making progress as long as you don't give up.
Thank you for that. I guess it's necessary we hear these things, primarily outside of the setting of our own families. I appreciate that. Yeah, I feel I've taken 100 steps back, because I am not juicing daily. I've been emotionally eating, and I wanted to post more frequently on the Instagram, and most importantly, the vision that you've been guiding me with your program. I've kind of taken a pause on that. I really do want to convey that I want to continue that. It's just a little matter of ironing out the finances. So yes, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Primarily, yes. Not being set back by those thoughts, because I've been trying to watch more uplifting motivational videos with Bob Proctor, and just a myriad of different kinds of belief systems there are, and trying to find what works for me.
Mm-hmm. Abigail, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I guess I'm coming more from like ways that I can help support you in things that you're struggling with. So you mentioned that you're looking at watching more types of videos that will help strengthen your spiritual beliefs and maybe give you a little bit more openness, right? If you're interested in looking up someone, I can send you some videos of his, but I follow Aaron Doughty, who
I just discovered him. Yes, he is awesome.
He's honestly, when it comes to like meditation, right now I'm only doing his meditations.
Okay.
And it's changed my life over the last, what month we're in? May, 5 months. But I've been doing his meditations for like a year, but not as hardcore as I have over the last 5 months. So, just keep searching out and keep finding things that you resonate with, because I think that's the most important thing is when we're starting to feel more resonation with the things we surround ourselves with, the struggles and the stresses that we have start to fall away. They can't live in the same environment of when we're vibrating at that higher step point, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right, I get what you're saying. Trying to vibrate higher than the energy frequency around you, but don't take it that I have an escape mentality, but I really believe, yes, the environment that we're in has a lot of influence on our mind. And not let the energy field, usurp mine. So, thank you for sharing that. I haven't been meditating as much, and I know that's really incremental, important to finding my own peace. That's something I need to work on.
No, it's a learning process. We're not going to wake up every day doing the exact perfect routine every day. It's something we have to learn, and also we have to learn how to roll with our exterior circumstances that are happening. Yeah. And honestly, like if you have to stress eat, do it. Don't shame yourself about it, because that's not going to help. It's okay. Whatever you're feeling and whatever you're experiencing, it's okay. And it's removing that judgment to ourselves, I think, something I'm working on. I emotionally eat all the time. And, it's something I'm learning. The more that I accept what I do and the less I battle it, the more I realize it doesn't play such an important role in my day-to-day activities. So the world is interesting, right?
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
And I would just also like to chime in. I think it's great that you're finding, experts to go to, but I think it's really important too when you're not watching the videos to make sure just to always generate those feelings without the videos, like just to hold that space for yourself where, that's kind of all you have in an environment that can be unhealthy, right? Surrounded by people who don't support you all the time. All you have is yourself. So to just kind of sit still and teach yourself to listen to yourself and be there for yourself and speak to yourself just as you would a little child.
The inner, getting in touch with the inner child.
Yeah.
I get that. I understand that. Because at the end of the day, I realize I am a big child. In fact, I'm in a family of 5 kids.
Yeah.
Me, my husband, my mother-in-law, and my 2 little ones. So learning how to nurture the children in ourselves and not deprive, in essence, what we all need.
Good. Yes. So we're getting a little bit towards the response plan. So we'll do that after. So don't lose your thoughts, Anna. But let's move let's move to Abigail. So I'm just kind of mirror you, Abigail, and I just want to encourage you. That's the approach I take in this. I wanted to know actually a little bit more about the doubts you have in your business and what you're doing, because I know personally I felt the same thing. Compared to what is happening in the world, I feel like business doesn't even matter. Like I'm like, I just want the environment to be okay. I want the people I love to be okay. How can I make sure that happens? And there's so much beyond our control. So I would like to kind of listen to what your inner dialogue, if you wouldn't mind letting us in on that. And then I would like to be a mirror for you and encourage you.
Sure. So, I guess besides having the whole imposter syndrome, I think a lot of business owners have that out there. It's also, like my business is also going through a big change right now. And I think maybe I'm getting caught up in and being stuck in the in-between stages of where my business is, because I'm trying to push it to be something that's more in line with my overall vision. And maybe that's why I'm struggling so hard, is because I'm in that in-between world. It's all the changes aren't all the way done. And it's like, it's hard for me to keep progressing forward in it when it's not the way that I envision it.
Yeah.
So I hope that's clear.
It is. Thanks. And I hope this doesn't sound weird. If it does, I don't care. So now I'm just going to kind of speak to you from my heart. I'm just going to basically affirm you. And so your vision, first of all, I just want to remind you that everything's on time. Everything is as it is meant. Everything is perfect. Everything is enough. And yeah.
It's true. That's things I tell people all the time.
Yeah.
And it's harder for us to listen to our own advice, I suppose, or whatever that is. I don't know why it's harder for us sometimes, but it's exactly what I tell other people. So
yeah, you're welcome. Yeah.
What I'd like to add to that is that, with change, it comes uncertainty, and it's kind of opening yourself up to new ideas. Is it a matter of the creativity aspect or the structure, the product, the overall goal that you're trying to achieve? I guess brainstorming to see how you can shift to a different reality. And I know it's a matter of the results oriented. We're usually always focused on the results, but just trusting the process, taking faith in the journey.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you. It's true. Never once has the universe led me astray in life, even in the darkest moments, right? You know, I'm still here. I've survived everything life has ever thrown at me. And no matter how dark or confusing or whatever is going on, you still, or I still seem to rise above it every time.
Yes.
So I need to remember that.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That is so lovely. Yeah, you're still here. You're still here. Can I share something, a phrase that I've heard from Caitlin like since last year, and it resonates with me. Great. Where did it go? I didn't come this far, or we didn't come this far to come this far. So, yeah, that has stuck with me. And yeah, just see the seedlings that you're planting and what it needs to be, what it needs for nurturing. I guess I'm using my own references in juicing. See how, yeah, the ideas, you know, as I'm not sure, I guess I wanted to get a bit more background on you in terms of what your business is, what you're offering, so I can get a better understanding.
Yeah, Caitlin, is that okay if we share that here, or do you have another specific goal in mind for these sessions?
Yeah, I want to be more focused on like the emotions. That's okay. I don't want to get too over. So the goal here is to minimize conversation and embody instead. So, but you can learn more about Abigail in one of the units in the group. I'll just tag you, or me or Abigail can tag you, and you can learn all about her business. It's really wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah. I just want to keep in the present, keep it to what we're feeling. So, thank you, Anna. Thank you.
In entirety, I guess trust and faith that whatever decisions you make, it will work towards your higher good, the highest favor for you.
Yeah, thank you for that, Anna, very much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yay. Thanks, you guys. All right. Now we're going to get into little response plans. But before that, so let's take a minute. The reason I rub my hands, you guys, by the way, is it said that it like resets your energy. So I rub that whenever I'm like about to, I don't know, put myself into a new thought or a new place energetically. So if you want to, you can feel free to rub your hands. But I really just want us now, everything, just kind of remembering what we heard from each other regarding our own needs, and what we need to feel, replace with our current reality. Like we have to embody those feelings. So Abigail, for you, I guess it'd be, instead of just knowing that everything's perfect and like right where it's supposed to be, if you could embody that feeling, like what would it feel like to know that, wow, everything's complete, everything's perfect, it's all done already. Anna, for you, the embodiment would be, knowing that you're not an imposter, you're doing everything that you need to be doing, everything's perfect, everything is as it should be. It's really the same thing. I think we're all kind of it's embodying the same feeling, right? Like you said, trust and surrendering everything to that.
And how can we serve you two with what your needs are too, Caitlin?
Oh, good call. I'm open. If you guys want to take turns.
Well, in particular, what is it that you're feeling? What feeling? Transition then.
I guess you froze for a bit of that, but what I'm feeling, what I've been challenged with or tasked with, is feeling like just really feeling I tend to take the responsibility of the world on my shoulders. I think it's a good thing in a way, but at the same time, like, I'm only one person. And so just like, I just want to feel that I'm prioritizing things correctly, and that everything I'm doing will, that, I mean, I think it's the same thing, honestly. I just, with the state of the world, my biggest feeling that I need to, like, allow myself to experience is everything is the way it's supposed to be, and just kind of letting go of the results of even the chaos of the world right now.
Could I chime into that? Particularly when you said you feel the weight of the world, I guess it's a matter of taking time to focus on you, because you know how much you can handle, you know how much pressure you can be exerted upon you. I guess it's finding those self-help methods, whatever it is, to give to yourself, to make you feel at ease, to help spiritually, mentally, emotionally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
Maybe my juice, I could send you all that. That would help.
That'd be awesome.
I need to get cracking on that.
All right, Abigail, if you had anything to add?
Yeah, I would say maybe if you can, I mean, I don't know how often you feel this way, whether it's an all day, every day, or a triggering type emotion that comes over you. Either way, I think maybe sometimes the best thing we can do is surrender to the emotion and just say, yes, I do care about the world and I do carry the world, but at the same time, like you just said, you are only one person and you can't fix the whole world right now in this very moment. And so maybe just surrendering to that idea and then meeting yourself more heart-centered and thinking, okay, if I can't fix the whole world now, maybe what are some baby steps? What is your future vision for that? And how can you start making small changes? Maybe more closely, maybe community. And then, as time passes, we will take care of the whole world eventually.
I love it. Yeah, thank you. I feel that too.
That's beautiful.
And so this is what I want, Abigail. You summed up what the point of this meetings are. It's really just to surrender, to allow ourselves to experience feelings and surrender to it, and like just acknowledge it. Because I've found talking about feelings, it doesn't really help things. It actually distracts us from feeling it. So this is really interesting. So that's wonderful. Perfect wrap up there. Okay. So now we can get on to the next part, you guys. We made some great suggestions for each other, but now it's time to, let's make commitment to ourselves. So I am going to, I guess I'll start. The commitment I'm making to myself, my response plan to my feelings and everything else that I can't control, is to practice acceptance for what is, and just really be more mindful of the moment, and knowing that me fulfilling my purpose and doing what I know to do plays a role in it has ripple effects on the whole world that I just can't see, and I'm okay with not knowing or understanding the full impact I'm making, and I'm okay with just doing the work and even not knowing the results. So that's the commitment to myself, is to accept and to continue working on my vision, which is the legacy brand leader journey.
That's very powerful. I like that. Yeah, it's letting go to an extent, right? You can only do so much, and we can't always control the outcomes.
Yeah.
But finding peace knowing that you've done your part and in some way it is making an impact, a positive impact, is a reward within itself. And yeah, within a year, I've seen how much this business has grown, and I think that's very special.
Thank you. So, Abigail, your turn. What's your commitment to yourself in response to what you're
Yeah,
experiencing?
so funny enough, my commitment is the same as yours. I have to trust in myself and accept that right now I am going to start doing everything that I need to be doing on my end to, make my business what I believe it can be, and just have faith that I am doing things from such an intuitive place that it's going to manifest exactly how I see it, and just trust the process and trust the universe. So I think maybe letting go of the end result and just knowing and trusting that it will be, without me having to analyze every second of it all.
Good. Anna, your turn.
I feel I would like to I don't know, my mind just went blank. Find peace, practice meditation, not give in to the pressures of my household, because I feel like I'm always driven by my children, my husband's needs first, and to just put my needs on top too as priority.
So to summarize, I think a stronger, we want it to be like a strong mantra for you. So it sounds like the bottom of it, the root of it is committing to making yourself a priority.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Good. I think that's a good start, you guys. I know we could get into how would that look like? What would that look like? And I think that's things we can write on our own time. But the goal of these meetings is, as we continue showing up, I think it will evolve to, number one, we're seeing that the answer to everything is always prioritizing ourselves, trusting ourselves in the universe, and letting go of results. These things will never change. So my hope is that over time, what we'll see on these calls is we'll see more productivity. We'll talk more about what we're doing, and hold each other accountable, not just for emotional, growth, but for the growth of our business and lives. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is the root of it.
Yes.
Good. So how I want to end this then is that, so we've made that commitment to ourselves. I would like us all to let's write down how we're gonna do that, what that would look like for us, what actions will we take, what thoughts will we replace in our head, what feelings will we generate. And I'll drop a worksheet actually after this meeting. I'll just drop it right under the video in the group, and we can fill it out just so we have something to work on for the week. And now we're gonna close it out, you guys. This is my favorite part, with visualization for the world. So I'm big on unified visualization, which means basically we can imagine what we want the world to be like, and then instead of us visualizing different things, we all put our brains and our spirits together and visualize the same thing. So I'm just we can go around and each prompt a visualization. So I'll go first, and we'll go in order, me, Abigail, and Anna. So yes, Anna?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said before.
Oh yeah, I was just saying
It got cut out.
Okay, we're going to go around and we're going to close every meeting with a visualization for the world. So we're going to unify our visualizations, which means we're going to take turns and visualize the same thing And so the power in manifestation and the power of being is that we can feel and imagine whatever we want to happen without attaching to that result. But just by generating the imagination of it, that's how we create new realities. So we're going to just take turns around and like whatever you want to envision, not just for our personal lives, this is for the world, right? So we'll prompt each other, like I'll say something, okay, right now I'm visualizing, blah, blah, blah. And then we pause for a minute, visualize, we each get it, and then we move on to the next person. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
That's intriguing.
Thank you. Yeah. A lot of people have vision boards for things they want to possess. I actually have a vision board for restoration of humanity in the earth. So we're going to do it. Thank you. All right, you guys.
That is bold.
Thank you. I'm going to actually ask us all to turn off our cameras and just listen to each other so we can know when it's prompted, but just so we can concentrate. Do you see it, Anna? There's 3 dots next to your head showing on the camera. Click the 3 dots and then it'll show the camera, and you can click on the camera icon and it will exit out.
Okay.
If not, it's okay. Don't worry about it. All right, I'm going to start. So if you guys could all visualize with me, close your eyes. If your camera's on, it's okay. Don't worry about it. All right. So once your mind is calm, if you can join with me visualizing okay. I'm visualizing police officers protecting the people and any, forces protecting the people. No longer serving greed or the government, but protecting the people. And it may look different in your head, like whatever images that generates for you, just allow it to be. But that's what we're holding space for. And when you guys get that visualization and are like in agreement, just say, got it.
Got it.
Awesome. Thank
Got
you.
it.
Thanks, you guys. Woo! I feel so grateful. Okay, your turn, Abigail.
I suppose what I am currently envisioning is more global unity instead of fighting each other for resources, for land, for wealth, for everything. We learn to come together to support the world in unity.
Got it.
Got it.
Thanks, Abigail. All right. Now move on to Anna. Okay, now I'll move on to Anna.
I'm envisioning a total reformation of the educational system. How to learn self-care, learn about the earth, learn about the impact of agriculture, learn about finances, learn how to take charge of our future. Yes.
Got it. Got it.
Got it.
Ooh. Oof. My heart feels so big, you guys. Thank you. This is beautiful. All right. So in future meetings, we'll just
Thank you for allowing this.
Yeah. So this is how it's going to go every meeting. In the future, it will be like 1 minute for visualization per person, because I imagine these groups getting these groups getting bigger. So it's just practicing really having strong intention, and the goal is to, fewer words, more feeling, more being, so we can embody the change that we want to be in our own lives and in the world. And then, of course, create actions that we can keep ourselves accountable to actually make those changes. So how does everyone feel?
I feel a bit more calmer and opened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can definitely resonate with that as well.
Good. I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you for being here. And this will happen again in 2 weeks, and I'll drop the worksheet that I talked about under the video in the group.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Caitlin, for having this and opening this up for people to participate in. Very, very grateful. I think it's good to have a trusted space where we can all be open and honest and support each other.
Yeah. Thank you. I couldn't do without you guys, so thank you. Definitely invite anyone you may feel will benefit.
Yeah, thank you. This is support. That's what we need. Thank you so much for providing this.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, I love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
You too, Abigail. All the best to you.
Oh, thank you, Anna.